Welcome to a video edition of the RedRaidersports.com/AJ Media video review. I'm here with wide receivers coach Emmet Jones. How you doing, Coach?
Doing great. Glad to be here.
Well, fall camp's about to start. I know everyone's really excited. A couple questions I got for you. The biggest one, obviously, Xavier Martin going from quarterback to wide receiver. I guess from your perspective, what have you kind of seen from him? I know he was playing wide receiver before he switched to quarterback to Cibola.
His skill set, being a dual threat quarterback, and he's been hungry all summer as far as coming up, putting in extra work with these guys, studying film, being with us on a day-to-day basis as far as trying to understand what exactly we expect out of our inside wide receivers. He's out on the football field pretty much on his own all the time. He's catching jugs or working his footwork in multiple cone drills, and just trying to learn that position quick as possible so he can get in that rotation and make some plays.
I know you have a little bit of precedent with Giles prior. I guess what did you like from Xavier Martin? Was it the speed, or I guess what really kind of led you all to feel like he had the tools and abilities to kind of play wide receiver?
Just the big playability and his eagerness to be the best player he can be, but that big playability and able to escape when you box him in due to his quickness and that athletic ability that he is blessed with, so we were very excited about him as far as going inside and thought that there won't be a drop-off.
Speaking of big playability, Kentrell, I guess what can you kind of mention about him? I know it seems like he's kind of transformed himself with the second year of Rusty Witt and kind of that strength and conditioning program.
IQ was already high, but just his overall understanding of what we asking him to do as a wide out. I look at it as far as a teacher that's presenting the curriculum to students in the classroom, and we're so far ahead right now with the curriculum that it's going to be impossible for those guys to stop him this season. We finished off the season on a high note, finished off spring ball on a high note, and then rolled right through the summer. So we're anxious to get started tomorrow. Saw all those guys come up, put in work, want to get stronger, want to put on the weight, and kind of trim down a little bit because he knows it's time for him to get loose and run around a lot. And he took those younger guys under his wing and improved a lot as far as footwork and just overall explosiveness.
I know one of the things that kind of everyone was talking about last year was Willis when he came in. Obviously, a little bit of injuries hampered the way he kind of played. If he's able to be healthy this year, I guess what are kind of the ceiling and I guess just expectations for him?
I don't think there's a ceiling for him right now. This time last year, just trying to get adjusted to what Texas Tech does offensively. It's kind of hard on any receiver that's coming from junior college or fresh out of high school, because it is a little bit unorthodox, so and the rigor is tough on a day-to-day basis. And he had some unfortunate injuries that he had to deal with, and at the same time trying to figure out what we were doing. We saw plenty of bright spots last year, and we knew his potential is very high, will be very high for us in this program. We saw it this spring, improved a lot this spring, and this summer has just been unbelievable.
I know Keke had a little bit of punt returns, a little bit of kick returns. Can we still expect that, or is he going to maybe go a little bit more wide receiver for y'all this year?
Keke, he'll still get rotation in as far as a punt returner, kick returner. His load is tremendous. It's going to increase as an inside wide out. The ball got to go through his hands. But he'll still get rotation. We have Cam Batson that's coming back, so we really rely on him, and he does some great things for us. But feel extremely comfortable with Keke, Cam Batson, DeQuan Bowman, and JoJo Robinson.
I guess last question for you, Coach. This year it seems like you got a lot of balance in terms of you got speed, you got height. I guess for you, from your perspective, I guess you feel that there's a lot of balance, and I guess are you kind of expecting some big seasons from this year?
I think the whole unit, the togetherness that we've been seeing since the season ended last year, I hadn't seen it since I've been here. I'm going on year 3 as far as everything done together, brotherhood, one team, one heartbeat. I'm expecting a lot out of that. All those guys know that we're all on the same team, and you have to stop all of us. You try to double Keke, you try to double Cam, that's going to leave Derek open, it's going to leave Dylan open. You try to double those 2 outside guys, then you got to worry about the inside guys. So if you're over concerned with those wideouts, then what Coach Jones and what Coach Luke is doing with the run game, that's planning on hurting you that way also too. So the team-minded aspect that we presented those guys with and challenged those guys with ever since the Baylor game has been unbelievable. So we expecting some big things this season.
Awesome. Well, some high optimism from Emmet Jones, the outside wide receivers coach here at Texas Tech. I'm Carlos Silva with AJ Media and RedRaidersports.com. Don't forget to check all that out and all the other videos that we'll have as well. Thanks a lot, Coach. We appreciate the time, man.
Thanks.